Alright, so I just got the Lumi projector in the mail and wanted to show what actually comes in the box. So it comes in a box like this. Good foam padding, came very well packaged actually. So here is the power outlet cord, just a standard, plug. It has a remote. The remote does require two AAA batteries. It does not come with them, but it's a good remote, good quality. Kind of reminds me of an Apple TV remote. Standard RCA cable with an adapter to plug into the back of the projector. Instruction manual on how to use it. Pretty straightforward. And then this is the unit itself. And I'll go over what all this stuff is here in just a second. Alright, so that's the lens itself. Then you've got your focus. Alright, there you go. So you can focus it in using that. This underside, this circle is a standard size bracket, so that if you have a tripod or something like that that you want to mount it on when you're showing it or when you're using it, you can go ahead and mount it right to there. It does come with that. On the back you'll see exhaust ports for the fan, and then you've got a sensor here for remote. You've got your AV plug in there, headphone jack, your mini or micro USB, and your SD cable. Or that's a SD like memory card type thing that you would have for your that you can put in from your camera or whatever. Okay, and then that is where you plug it in. It does have a good battery life, so that is battery off, battery on. HDMI port for that's really the main way that you'll connect this if you want to connect it to either a computer or your TV screen and get the video off of there. You'll use the HDMI, and then you got the USB port. So if you have like a movie or something like that that you put on a USB thumb drive, and then you can put it in there and then play it from the menu that this comes on. Okay, your standard buttons, that's your power button, and then just left, right, OK, and back and source. Okay, but you'll use, besides the power button, I would imagine I'll just use the remote instead. So that is this portion of the video, and we'll go ahead and get it hooked up for you guys and show you what it looks like. Alright, so now I went ahead and put it on a tripod just for easy display, if you will. So you can see it's on. It is connected to my computer with the HDMI cable. The HDMI cable is not included, the tripod is not included. But there is the picture. It looks a little crooked because the wall's crooked. So using the remote, you can push the menu button, and there's your menu, and then you can change your picture, you can change the sound stuff, you can add a time, and then you've got your settings. If you want to change the source, you can push the source button on the remote and then change where it comes from. Since I'm using HDMI, that's what I have. And then let me go ahead and play the video. There's not much sound in the video, so you're not gonna, but the sound is coming from the projector itself. And I will note, on as far as the picture quality or the brightness of the picture is going to be determined by how dark the room is, just like all front-end projectors like this. The darker the room, the higher contrast you're going to get. But again, you can adjust that in the settings as well. But I think for the price, this is a pretty darn cool little thing. Super portable, really lightweight. If you have any questions, just let us know. But again, to connect and make it work, you just plug in the HDMI cable or whatever your source is. So HDMI to a computer or a TV or even a cell phone. As long as the other end has an HDMI on it, it'll work. Then all you do is you take the remote, point it to the back, because remember the remote sensor is right there. So then you'll just push this button on the remote, this one right here, and that'll get your source, and then you can change the source, click OK when it's over it, and then you're good to go. Alright, thanks guys for watching, checking it out. Bye now.